These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the center position.
And a great burst from Hero as he gets up for the jam.
Outside Porzingis. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Beyond the arc. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Porzingis. Holiday's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Ware. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Wiggins from long range. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins deadly enough from that spot.
You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, BA, would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called. Whether it's center or forward, it doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
Here's Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Outside Tatum, fires from deep, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Wiggins against Brown. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Quick into the air, Andrew Wiggins up and throws it down.
Tatum drives in. Yes, it's good. Tatum's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight. That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Brown can't hit. Miami has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. White finds Holiday. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And White hits from deep.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
For your Heat, Lakers dance crew, let's go!
The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Inside, has to Ware. Now here's Adebayo. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray.
Too much to worry about with Bam when he's in the post and on the elbow making plays. And now he's making threes. Wow.
Porzingis. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Wiggins from long range. And the Heat, another 3.
What a response here from Wiggins, marching right back and answering with a triple.
Outside Holiday puts one up from 19. The rebound by Ware.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there. And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Tatum. The 3 is up. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5. There's 1:34 left now in the first quarter. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Kornet's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Pritchard, no good.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Now here's Horford. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. They get it again. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Larson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, one part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
And here's Brown for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Heat leading by 5. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Love passes to Robinson. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Kornet. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
They've got Duncan Robinson. He's out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Jovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The 3 from Craig. Larson with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Highsmith, he's checked in for Jovic.
Haywood Highsmith.
Celtics trail by 8. Here's Pritchard. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Pritchard's got his first points of the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Robinson passes to Highsmith. It's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Hauser, that's good.
And really showing the athleticism, flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Robinson's got his first points of the night.
Robinson doing some work inside at 6'7". He could do that.
Well, Brent, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter. But he's added to his game.
A little bit, B.A. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team in action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number, that's been growing.
Pass to Larson from the arc. The rebound, Celtics. There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum drills the 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Heat leading by 3. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Tatum. Oh,
yes, sir.
Wow. We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Anderson gets the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Anderson inside. He's against Horford. Anderson gets the bucket. Anderson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And Tatum, here we go. Ooh, Tatum hammers it home off the dribble.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
And a big finish by Robinson.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Back to Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Down low. The kick to Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year, and the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Wiggins passes to Mitchell from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics trail by 3. Here's White. White coming through.
7'3" is Porzingis, and he can see everywhere on the court. Trust me, everywhere. Nice zip pass there.
Pass to Wiggins. The 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Tatum gets the bucket.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents, his confidence sky high.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Wiggins for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Wiggins has got 16 points now.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum with the three-point answer.
You gotta respect the response from Tatum. I mean, this guy just loves to compete.
Mitchell, the pass to Burks. And the 3 off target. Boston's gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Here's Tatum. Pass to White. Outside, Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
Here's Ware, defended by Porzingis. Here's Ware. Outside Burks. Adebayo with it. Burks passes to Adebayo. Takes the 3. Oh, and he just knocked down on the buzzer beater.
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Heat out in front. They lead by 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaFleur. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Nice call. It's all good. Give it up for our contestant.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
White with the steal. From downtown, and White finishes off the break. Well done.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
White on the wing, defended by Burks. Outside Holiday. Here's White. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Where? That's good. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So Miami ends up going with a new group. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. Trailing by 4. Robinson on the wing. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Robinson's got 10 points.
Robinson just ignoring all kinds of coverage there and drills it.
Here's Tatum. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Miami ball.
Boston on D. And it's Love missing. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has. Whoa! Jaylen Brown! A big-time finish.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Heat trail by 5. Jaquez, the pass to Robinson. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 13.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
On the wing, Tatum fires from the corner. Good. He hits the jumper.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Nails it from 3. Robinson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Love the timing as Robinson comes off footwork there to get the catch and get the shot off.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Anderson can't get it to go. Boston leading by 4. Left side, Porzingis. Pulls up. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Tatum's got 47 points.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
Here's Jaquez. Sinks it from distance.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Boston's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Tatum feeling it out a bit. And he makes it on the layup. Tatum's got 49 in the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Jaquez. And the Heat, another three.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
There's Tatum with the three. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the Heat with some changes. Adebayo's checked in for Love. Highsmith comes in for Anderson. And it's Burks in for Jaquez. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Celtics lead by 5. Here's Pritchard. Rejected by Mitchell. Burks with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Outside for Mitchell. Launches it. Boston pulls it in.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Tatum. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And it's Highsmith missing. With a healthy advantage, they're looking confident.
And could boost their lead to double digits here, too.
There's Tatum with the three. Highsmith grabs the board. Heat trail by 8. Robinson for 3. The shot, no good. The Celtics shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Celtics lead by 8. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Tatum's got 58.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Puts it up from 12. And so it's Jason Tatum making high. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Jaime Jaquez out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Jovic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
There's Tatum with the 3. On target from range. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And Tatum gets it to go through the D.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Outside Jaquez. Pass to Larson for three. Hits the three-pointer. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Oh, connects again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Jaquez no good.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
So for Miami. Johnson, he's checked in for Jovic, and it's Burks in for Robinson. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. Holiday from long range. And Hero grabs the board. Can't get the full court heave to fall. Tatum from long range. Miami grabs the miss. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Celtics ball.
Anderson's checked in for Miami.
Number 20, Kyle Anderson.